Hey, this is my TT250 upgrade highway light. If you need to know what these are and how bright they are, I'll see if you reply and I will give you a link. But a lot of these guys that have these TT250 dual sport bikes I've seen some put them on the fender here, and you don't need a bracket. If you're going to install them like on the fender, you just use the existing bracket that's with it and drill a hole. But you got them down here, and I'm not sure that that's the best location. So I've decided to make it simple by just creating an L-shaped bracket. Actually, this is a closet bracket for a shelf, a utility shelf that I've cut down. It's like 8 inches on each side, but I've cut it down. And so I've made me a very strong bracket, and I'm going to insert it here into the fork bolt. And basically, I can have them high like this. I could have them tilted down like that, or I could have them sitting further back, closer to the bars, because I've got such a good distance here. So that's visually probably out of the way of everything and tilted back like that, and then you tilt the light down. So that's pretty cool. And you could also turn the bracket around like this to where they're hanging up underneath the blinkers, which is also out of the way, but you're going to be visually seeing this. Unless you cap that off, you're going to visually be seeing the bottom part of this bracket all the time when you're riding. Perhaps, yeah, and perhaps not. Anyway, here's the great idea is that you want some highway lights on your TT250. The key is to get a very strong bracket. You don't want any vibration like you might get from a fender mounting it here, where you don't get the distance, the kind of light projection you need, the angle, if you put them down there somewhere, or even here. So these bolts, as long as they are, that go into the fork holders here, this is the ideal, perfect place. And then you need like an 1.5 inch bracket to where you can clear everything. I mean, you could do even smaller bracket, to where it's just a very small L, and it'll pull them in really tight and close to this. So they'll be like that, just barely peeking past the headlight assembly there. But I like this one here. It's a very strong steel galvanized bracket, and I'm gonna prime it and paint it and put these on, and I'll put a link to that video underneath this one. But if you have any questions or have any remarks, let me know.